200,000 miles. That's how many miles these plugs have on them. Original on a 2003 Chevy Suburban. And I'm going to replace the wires, spark plug wires, because we're getting some codes on here. And the intake manifold had vacuum leaks, and so we got the intake manifold gaskets that go to the heads replaced. And we got a mechanic to do that, because I wasn't going to do that unless this was like some type of car that I want to work on, like 65 Mustang or a 1970 Mustang, something like that. Pretty much he put it on the machine, and he pulled off one of the spark plug wires and it broke, and they're pretty brittle. I pulled this one off barely, and it just came right off the tip, you know, right there, broke off. Yeah, it is a little crunchy in there, a little hard. Anyways, I know the plugs have never been changed. I mean, we bought this thing when it had 100,000 miles on it. And there it is. So we got these probably cheaper plugs right here. But everything together was a little over $100 for the wires and the plugs. And I've taken one off. And I'm going to get the rest of them here, then we're going to go get this thing inspected. Monday. Hey, my wife's here. I have to go help her with some groceries right quick, okay? See you guys later. I'll put a little grease on the threads. Just a smidgen. The gap on the ones that came out was huge, but they're a freaking huge gap. I don't even know what it is. It's off the scale. This thing I've got here. Maybe not. It is about 060. Maybe I'll open them up to 060. It's a little bit wider. That's what I'm going to do. 060. Yeah. There's the other spark plug. Right there. And there's the old ones. There's the new ones. Put your butt in that hole. That came out wrong. There we go. Woo. Gotcha. I crushed it a little bit. Literally. That's alright. Got some pliers to bend you back. Crusted little boot that goes over the plug. Not too much, just a little. You don't mind me sniffing a little bit. It's pretty cold out here. There you go. Got you on there. Alright. Put the third plug in there. Couldn't do this on that Mini Cooper, I don't think. Alright. 0.060. Double check you too. Yep, it's pretty good. And I kind of make sure that that's lined up over the sparkulator. It's straight. I better straighten a couple of them up. They weren't over the tip. The tip of the little electrode. Alright, here we go. Put these gloves back on. My knuckles bashed. Come on. Fourth one's kind of back up in there. Not too far, but it's a little up in there. Okay. Come on. $200,000 miles. I'm running out of juice. Alright. Well, I'll go plug you in and charge you for a while. Oop. Yep. Yeah, I'll go plug you in and charge. See you guys in a little bit. Alright. I finished this side. Got all the new plug wires on. And the plugs in. I put those little steel boots back on. Came off the original ones. Yep. And I had to charge the battery for a while. Got all the plugs in over here. Now I gotta put the wires on. Now here's the easy part. Yeah, don't get. Okay, here we go. Here's one. And this shouldn't take long. $200,000 miles. These plugs and wires out on them. Ah! Dang, how many things have I dropped down there today? I dropped the socket I was using too. I didn't even know I dropped it. After a while I was like, okay, that socket's got to be friggin' hiding somewhere where I dropped it. And it was down over here next to the shroud. Okay. Let's get these on. Right there. There we go. So I've got 4, 5, 6. 6 of them on. Alright, people. Let's Get that back one. This side's easier to get to. All right. I got one more. There you are. Okay. Except a little grease on the tips of the spark plugs. Okay. We'll have to drive it and check it out. Alright kids, now we're finished. Both sides. I'm gonna get all these plugs and show y'all. Alright. Here's all the evidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I threw one of them in with my tools. I'm not going to count on those. And now I got all brand new wires on everything. That's what 200,000 mile plugs look like. Yep. That's it right there. So it should pass inspection now. I get past that code. And I got a new tire gauge here because I was putting air in my tires the other day in the Prius with that pump, bicycle pump, and I went and got it checked at the tire shop. This guy said I had 50 in the front and 100 in the back. He said, "You need to throw that tire gauge away." I was like, he's like, "How the hell did you put 100 pounds of air in with a bicycle pump?" He said, "Put that tire gauge on there." I put it on there and it had like 15 on one and 20 on the other, but his gauge read 50 and like 100. He's like, "You need to throw that tire gauge in the trash." All right, here we go. Here's this one on the Suburban. What does it say here? Not quite 30. 28 or something like that. All right, so we need air in the tires. Of course. All right. Let's start it up. There we go. Whew. Let's see how it runs. Watch it not start. That's not funny.
Is an epidemiologist, a professor.
All right. We don't need the AC on. Looks like it's running. Sounds like it's running good. I cleaned off that temperature gauge. It's not working. Like I said, it's the gauge cluster, I think. Yep. Not going to replace all that. Yeah, the alternator one doesn't work. The oil one started working when they replaced one of the gauges out there, but luckily the fuel gauge works. Sounds good. Heck, I replaced like the steering box down there, way down there, the power steering pump. That steering box you can see maybe down there. Way down there. That thing was heavy. It's an 03, but it's in good shape. So we're not going to blow a bunch of money on another one. Alright. Guess we'll go get it inspected. Now you got to drive it for a while to get the codes to go away, or to check engine lights off. So I think they unplugged the battery to do the work on it. So now you got to drive for like 40 miles or something. But it's running good. It's in pretty good shape. To have 200,000 miles on it. Paint's in real good shape. Yep. Alright. That's all the excitement for today. Maybe, who knows? I think we'll take it for a drive, see how it works. You guys have a great weekend. Talk to you later.